Scorpio, relationship readings. For those of you who have messages that you need to hear, if you resonated with the title of this video, there's a pretty good chance that there is a message in there for you. So let's go ahead and get started. And while I'm waiting for a volunteer to start this reading off, I'll go ahead and mention I'm Michele B. And if you like my reading style, make sure and subscribe so that you can be in the loop for all the readings that I have coming out, including weekly and monthly messages for you according to your astrological sign. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road if there's no volunteers that just want to come out on their own. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's a new connection, or if it's an older connection, it's changed in a meaningful way, a concrete physical way. Like you can actually build something on the material, well, at least you're hoping for that. You're hoping that you can build something on like a real mundane material basis, like building a life together, living together, having a home, having a family, all that stuff, right? It's like pivoted so that it's in the beginning phases of that, and you're like, is this going to work? Is this new connection or the new phase of a connection going to work? Well, what advice do you need to hear about how to go forward? We do have the Hanged Man and we have the Strength, and both of these major arcana cards are about allowing different kinds of perspectives, allowing different ways of doing things. The Strength card with the lady comforting the lion, it's like the higher self is comforting the ego because it's stuck in its old patterns of doing things. This is safe. This is how it's done. Now, when we're in a connection with another person on on the mundane, everyday level, we're trying to like have a life with someone, and we're around them like when we get up in the morning, and we're around each other on your days off, and you're around each other for dinner, and you're around each other when they're farting under the blankets. Right? They're gonna be, it happens to everybody. Everyone is like doing annoying things. Everyone is doing things that are like gonna get on your nerves. It happens, like your partner's gonna feel that way about the little things that you do, right? You're not gonna be perfect all the time. The ideal is that the imperfect is at least endearing. So make sure as you're going forward in this connection that you comfort yourself in knowing that it's okay if it's not perfect all the time. Do the positive aspects of being around each other on this everyday basis, does the positive outweigh the negative? Can you tolerate the negative stuff? Over time, that might change, but it's not easy. It's going to be bumpy at first. The Hanged Man is here to remind you that you need to have a different perspective. Try to look at life or your living together, your relationship to each other from the perspective, from their perspective. What does it look like to them? And be compassionate about what's going on with them. You see you see how his head is illuminated when he's in a different position. So you're going to be out of your comfort zone, and so is your partner. You're both going to be out of your comfort zones, and it's really hard to figure out how to make it work. And as you're like out of your element, that's him being turned upside down. You're out of your element. You're going to learn things about your partner, but you're going to learn things about yourself in reflection with your partner that you didn't realize about yourself. Oh wow, I didn't see that about me. When we're just going around by ourselves, it's just like, I'm gonna turn this camera around this way. It's just me and my cat. When it's just me and my cat, I don't have to look at the negative things about myself. I don't have to see the annoying things that I do. Like, I'm just doing my thing. But when I'm like one-on-one with another person, and then I realize, oh yeah, I do have these annoying habits. I do have these like really frustrating ways of doing things. Okay? Everybody's got them. So those are the messages that you needed to hear, Scorpio. Okay? There they are. All right, I love ya. Make sure and subscribe if you want to be in the loop on readings about purpose, prosperity, and love. I do like to cater to the feminine, but the masculine is always welcome. So I'll see you later. Thanks for being here, Scorpio.